Front bumper. Think of this like a helmet of the car. It's the first thing to absorb impact in minor crash, but also adds to the car style. Most cars today have plastic bumpers painted to match the body with a design lines that make the car look more aggressive or elegant. But above the bumper, you find the grille. It's how the car breathes, channeling cool air to the radiator and sometimes the brakes. And it's usually where the brand proudly displays its logo. In other way around, having eyes doesn't mean you can see at night, right? The headlights are like human eyes. They help you see and be seen at night. Modern headlights aren't just bulbs. They are LED projectors, sometimes smart enough to follow curves and avoid blinding other drivers, whereas daytime running lights are thin stylish light strips that stay on during the day. Although I like them for their looks, but they are not just for looks. They make your car more visible even when the sun is out. Sometimes, something more interesting than that is the fog lights, which help in bad weather. They are dimmer and aimed low to avoid reflecting the light of fog or rain back at you. You know what I'm saying? The hood or bonnet is the door to the engine room. It's hinged to open upwards so you can walk on the engine underneath. In some cars, you also see vents or scoops for cooling or for power aesthetics by including some aerodynamic bump lines to make the car have less drag and increase its acceleration. So the side profile is the car's body language. Let's start with the fenders, which are curved panels behind the wheels that define the car's shoulder. They catch road spray and debris, giving the car a smooth shape around the tires. Without it, cars can be ugly. However, with the help of a side mirror, you can see what's happening behind and beside you. Many modern mirrors include turn signals, heating, or even 360 cameras. In trucks, enough distance has to be given in order for the driver to see you behind when overtaking, and that's why they say horn before overtaking. But nowadays, trucks include cameras to see what's happening around it. It's vital when overtaking. But what connects the roof and the chassis of your cars? This is where A, B, and C pillars come in, which are vertical support that is around the window. The A pillar holds the windshield, while the B pillar is in between the front and back doors, and the C pillar holds up the back roof. The pillars hold up the roof and strengthen the car structure, especially in a crash. So how do we enter or exit the car? The doors and handles. Some have smart keyless entry, hidden handles, or even soft close systems. The way a door opens affects the entire vibe in the car. Think of a Lamborghini and an SUV. Windows are not just glass. Side windows might be UV protected, soundproofed, or bulletproofed, or even frameless on sport cars to save weight. Frameless windows often drop down slightly when you open the door, just a centimeter or two. That's because they need to clear the door seal without a fixed frame. This tech adds to the premium vibe like a hidden feature only high-end cars have. Apart from the face and rear wing, there's a part called a side skirt. It's a panel that runs along the bottom side of a car, right underneath the doors between the front and rear wheels. On some cars, especially SUVs, side skirts double as protection. They serve as running boards to help you step in, but in off-road cars, durability is more important than performance. Now, the quarter panel on your car is like the side panel that wraps around the rear wheel. It's a key design area, especially in coupes, where it flows into the rear end like a muzzle line. Now, everything that has front side must have backside, which in this case starts with the rear bumper. Same purpose as the front, protection and design, and above it are the taillights. Just like headlights, taillights have become art. Animated sequences, light bars, brand signatures. There you see brake lights, reverse lights, and turn signals, and are now often stunning LED designs with animations. Audi is good in that, and I love it. So, what happens when we have luggage? That is why the trunk or boot, as you can call it, is there. It is called the cargo area to fit those. It may open with a button, foot sensor, or even be electric. In hatchbacks or SUVs, it's the whole rear panel. The spoiler isn't just for racing. A spoiler can reduce wind lift at high speed and make the car look sharper. Some are fixed, others pop up automatically. You know how when you stretch your hands outside the car when you are driving, if you tilt your hand up, it creates a downforce usually above 100 km per hour. That is how spoilers works in cars. When a spoiler rises, it catches more air and pushes the rear of the vehicle down to the road. That's how increasing rear downforce is produced. Because more downforce equals more grip equals better stability while handling your steering wheel, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're cornering hard or braking from high speed. So when you're going fast, the spoiler comes up and says, "Yeah, mate, I got you. Let's keep this car planted, but do not overspeed," you know what I'm saying? Now, when you slow down, the spoiler retracts, tucks itself in. But why? Because at low speeds, you don't need extra downforce. Instead, the car focuses on reducing drag, saving energy, and looking clean. Exhaust tips are where the engine breathes out. So what moves your car from point A to point B? The wheels and the rims are the tip of your wheel. Rims come in different sizes and finishes and can completely change the look and handling of a car. Tires are wrapped around the rims. They connect the car to the road, and meaning different tires equals different ride feels. Soft for comfort, hard for performance. The wheel arches is a space just above and to the inside of your car tire. And since your tires are constantly in contact with the road, every bit of the brake, the kick up, has the potential to hit the wheel arch and wheel house area of your vehicle. But this part is optional but functional. The mud flaps, they hang behind your tires and block rocks or water from spraying up onto the car's body. So, what covers your car? The roof. Unlike houses, the car roof is the top section of a vehicle's body, covering the cabin area from the top of the windshield to the rear window. So, the roof rails or racks are used for cargo boxes, bikes, or even gear on SUVs. Can be removed or flushed to reduce drag when not in use. The shark fin antenna. You know that kind of radio antenna that you see on some cars? That is replaced by the shark fin antenna, which is a small modern antenna that handles radio, GPS, and Wi-Fi. Before, I don't know what that is used for. And now I know. And now you know too. It is named for how it looks: sleek, aerodynamic, and usually mounted at the rear of the roof. Now when you see a car, you notice things most people overlook. You know why they are there, their function, and what they can say about the car's purpose. That's the kind of knowledge that sticks because we see it every day. Thanks for watching, and stay tenacious. Gerald is signing out.